Hello everyone, a very, very good afternoon from a very sunny Bristol. Those of us who've been carrying from the storms for the last few days, hopefully it seems that they have blown over. And welcome to a rather unusual home choir. We're here on a Tuesday rather than on a Wednesday because, well, as you know, I am giving a talk at the university tomorrow, and so I'm here today to teach you a glorious piece of Schütz. And I've just been getting it all ready now and had a couple of very minor technical slips which required me recording one of the lines in, well, about 4 minutes ago. And bear in mind, I recorded all this last week, listening to it, and something went horribly wrong. So, yeah, if there's anything slightly amiss with the tracks today, you know it's because I've had to basically chuck away one of the tracks and re-record it whilst you're all waiting for the start of the broadcast. So, yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Let me just check everything's working in terms of the piano here in Patchway Cathedral. Fabulous. I've also got the Baroque pitch set up for the same thing because we are at Baroque pitch today. Let me just check everything's working for the point of view of the orchestra. There we go. Let's have a little less volume there. Can we hear the choir? Wonderful. Those of you that like Baroque music are going to love this. Schütz is a really important composer in the world of Baroque music. Perhaps the most important, as I'm going to say, the most important composer in Germany prior to J.S. Bach. He was incredibly prolific, and this is a really nice piece. It's quite short. It's just the first movement of the Christmas Oratorio, which is a much longer work. A little taster, if you will, a soupçon, an amuse-bouche. So there we are. Anyway, so that does seem to be working. We've got the acoustic if we need it. Right, let me just check that the teaching file is good to go. Looks all right to me. And so, phew, that's a relief. That one goes there. I see, we always check these things because that was not in the right place. Put that where it needs to go. Marvellous. Excellent. Let me welcome all of you and hoping you're having a good day. Particular hello to anyone who's able to join us on a Tuesday who wouldn't normally be able to join us on a Wednesday. Fabulous to have you all with us. And so let me welcome, well, obviously, many people watching later on. Thank you to the hundreds and hundreds of people who watch Home Choir later. More than 500 people have watched last week's choral alphabet, which is great. Let's see if we can make that even more substantial with this week's broadcast. Hello to everyone who's watching live, but not in the live chat. As always, hello to Helene and Bill and Val. Hello to Sue and Tony. Hello to Sally and Annie and Maureen and to Harry and June. Hello to Anne and Linda and Charlotte, Nikki and Val and Huyen and Katie in Thornbury. And hello to my wonderful live choristers here who are chatting away. Hello Alison, hello Anya, hello Barbara, hello Carol, hello Christine, hello Colette, hello Diane, hello Emma, hello Fiona, hello Gena, hello Gloria, hello Irena, hello Jackie, hello Jean, hello Jill, hello Kareth, hello Lisa, hello Malcolm, hello Mary, hello Michael, hello Mike, hello Nikki, hello Nina, hello Patricia, hello Rona, hello Ruth, hello Sheila, hello Susanna, hello Terry, hello Valda, hello Wendy. Fabulous turnout of fabulous people. Great to see you. Well, let's make sure we've got everything we need. At least I know my choir file's working, which was a little moment there at 1:46 when I realised we had a problem. Bear in mind the broadcast is due to start at 2. Make sure you've got a drink of water handy. And we're going to have the Christmas Home Choir jingle to start off with, because this officially launches our season of tidings of comfort and joy. What we're going to be calling... I'm not going to spoil it, but our branding for Christmas this year, well, let's just say I'm quite surprised it's taken us this long to tumble to it. But here is our Christmas Home Choir to start our show. Enjoy. Beautifully sung, everyone, and a very, very warm welcome to our first Christmas music of the year. And actually, for some of us in face-to-face choirs, you've been learning Christmas music for ages. So we put it off as long as we could. But here we are, about to learn, well, a stunning piece of Baroque music. Our choral alphabet, which we started back in January, has reached S. And S is for Schütz, as in Heinrich Schütz, a German composer of great renown. And as you can see from the picture here, really cheery fellow. We're going to be learning the first movement of his Christmas Oratorio, which is very, very nice, very straightforward. It's not going to take us too long. Hopefully we'll be able to keep it within the confines of the half hour. But before we get to learning this lovely piece, let's have a look at what's coming up on the channel in our next few broadcasts. This coming Friday, we're not going to have a Christmassy Fun Friday. I thought we just needed one jazzy Fun Friday before we thoroughly launch into the Christmas music. So Moon River is your main piece this Friday. Some of you have sung this with me before in my various other choirs. It's a really nice arrangement, and we'll pair that with some of our other jazzier numbers. So chilled out, relaxed, and funky music this Friday. And then we're very much into winter songs and festive songs this coming Sing Sunday. Then next week, our next entry in the choral alphabet, well, you can see here, T is for Tchaikovsky, and this is the first piece by this epic, monolithic composer that we featured here on the channel. It is a Christmas carol called The Crown of Roses. It is very beautiful music. The story itself behind it, well, it's based on a Russian legend. It's a very sad piece, but very, very beautiful. So that is our Christmas music next week. And then, well, we're well and truly into the festive swing of things for what we're calling Ho Ho Homechoir. As I say, I'm surprised it's taken us 4 years to come up with that. But Ho Ho Homechoir will continue with Walking in a Winter Wonderland a week on Friday. So be assured, there's so much fantastic music coming up on the channel. This is the place to be for Christmas music. So if you like what we do here on Homechoir and you want to help keep this show on the road and you want to support us, well, you can buy us a coffee or you can give a donation by going to homechoir.org/donate. We really appreciate everyone who gives as much as they can to support us. Every penny you give goes back into making these broadcasts. And to those of you that give, even if it's a one-off or it's every month, thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember, the newsletter is where you get lots and lots of fantastic information. And if you sign up for the newsletter, in fact, to go to the next slide, because that should have been the newsletter slide, you can get all the information that's fit to print, and you can tell us when your birthday is, as these people did. And as you can see, well, it's a busy few days coming up. Because tomorrow it's Annette, Wendy and Mary and Jean's birthdays, and then on Thursday it's Virginia's birthday. So we will sing happy birthday for you 5 very shortly, but first of all let's go full screen and we will get warmed up, ready to sing this lovely piece of Schütz in the Baroque pitch. But we'll start here with a nice hum. Are we ready? Here we go, and again. Mamas, ma, 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 your turn. Excellent. Yo, yo, yo. And yeah, yeah, yeah. One more. Yo, yo, yo. Excellent. Thank you very much. That's as high as we need to go for any of the parts. And let's bring those birthdays back on screen. Now, our recordings. The gap in the recording is nowhere near long enough to fit these 5 names in, so we're going to sing this one all together live. So please do join me in singing for these lovely home choristers' voices from all around the world, celebrating the birthday of Annette, Wendy, Mary, Jean and Virginia. Are you ready? 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Annette, Wendy, Mary, Jean and Virginia. Happy birthday to you. And many more. So thank you so much for being wonderful home choristers. And if it is your birthday and you'd like us to sing for you, sign up for that newsletter and it will be our pleasure to celebrate your special day with you. So, ladies and gentlemen of Homechoir, let me just get my slides in place and go bloop. And let me introduce you to Heinrich Schütz. And you can see here, as I said, he was quite a stern-looking fellow, though I imagine from the sounds of his music, it was actually quite a cheery chap. He was a German early Baroque composer. If you look at his dates, 1585, so born 15 years or so before the start, if you like, of the Baroque era, a contemporary of Monteverdi, in fact. He died in 1672, so around the time that Bach and Handel were born, so he was active really in the first part of the 17th century, and this is really where the building blocks, the foundations of Baroque music were laid. He was a composer and an organist, generally regarded, as I was saying earlier on, as the most important German composer, at least until a certain J.S. Bach came along to steal his crown, and he wrote a huge amount of music. If you look him up on CPDL, IMSLP, you can see reams and reams and reams of his scores. Luckily enough, because he's such an important composer, all of these works were preserved for posterity, and they're great fun to sing. He's credited in particular with bringing the Italian style into Germany and continuing its evolution from the Renaissance into the early Baroque. So what that basically means is that Baroque music in Germany sounds the way it did, largely because of this fine fellow here. Now, the Christmas Oratorio, which we will be looking at today, just the first movement, was published posthumously. I was going to say, therefore, it's regarded as a late work. It's regarded as late in every possible sense, in that it was a late work by the late Heinrich Schütz. And we're going to look at the first movement here. Now, I've linked to the full score because the vocal score I found doesn't quite match up with the version that I know. So if you are looking at it and it's got all sorts of violin and trombone parts above, don't worry, just have a look at the cantus, altus, tenor and bassus parts here, which of course are soprano, alto, tenor, bass. And what I'm going to do is just to play it all the way through from the beginning, and then we'll look at each line in particular. Before we do though, let's quickly look at the German. And apologies, as always, for my not brilliant German. I do my best. And so we have die Geburt unseres Herrn Jesu Christi, wie uns die von den Heiligen Evangelisten beschrieben wird. Von den Heiligen Evangelisten von den Heiligen Evangelisten beschrieben wird. Okay, so let's have a little listen to this from the top. As I say, early Baroque music. It's a real treat, actually. You start to really hear where Handel and Bach got all their ideas from. But this is the first full playthrough. Fingers crossed it all works. Here we go. There we are. Nice piece. Some people are saying this doesn't correspond to the score that was sent out. Apologies for that. That was one of the issues I discovered earlier on today, and that the score that I'd recorded was not the one that subsequently got sent out. So apologies. The link is in the description for the version that I'm using here on screen. So let's begin with the soprano line here. And yes, we are at Baroque pitch, so everything is a semitone lower than written, which which I think just makes life easier for everyone. Of course, this is the pitch that the original musicians were working at, so it's authentic. Okay, so sopranos, we have after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, die Geburt, unseres Herrn Jesu. Just listen to those pitches. And nice straightforward line. Let's sing it together. 2, 3, 4. Die Geburt, unseres Herrn Jesu. Lovely. Then you take a breath and you sing unseres Herrn Jesu Christi, making sure you're smiling all the way through that lovely line. So it's after 2, 1, 2. Fabulous. Let's sing that together. After 2 from the last 2 notes on the score above. Ready, sopranos. After 2, 1, 2. Unseres Herrn Jesu Christi. Excellent. Now the rest of the choir come in, moving to this chord. And then we come in here on the second beat. So it's 1. Wie uns die von den Heiligen. Listen to the pitches after 1 and 1. And okay, that long note on von going across the bar line is 4 beats. So let's sing it together from V, 3, 4, 1. Wie uns die von den Heiligen. Obviously, you're singing the octave above me. We then have a little bit of an interlude. We start on the F, which remember is only an E at concert pitch. We then sing Den Heiligen Evangelisten beschrieben wird. Listen to the words there, or listen to the pitches. 1, 2, 3. Let's sing that together. Ready, sopranos? After 3, 1, 2, 3. Den Heiligen Evangelisten beschrieben wird. Excellent. And then we sing von den Heiligen Evangelisten. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Von den Heiligen Evangelisten. Excellent. Then we sing von den Heiligen Evangelisten. Same rhythm, same words, just with a different harmonic shape. Let's sing that together, please, sopranos. Last 2 notes here on screen. 1, 2, 3. Von den Heiligen Evangelisten. And then the end is in sight. Beschrieben. Okay, let's sing that together after 3. The last, we'll do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or so bars from beschrieben. 1, 2, 3. Beschrieben. Beschrieben wird. Lovely stuff. Well done. Now the words translate, at least according to ChatGPT, into the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ as it is described to us by the holy evangelists. Those of you who are native German speakers can please mark ChatGPT's translation for me, but I think that's pretty close. So let's take it from the top, and we'll have the soprano part louder before we move on and have a look at the alto part next. So sops, I'm going to put you in the middle of the sound. Everyone else is going to be a bit quieter, and this is it from the top. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Excellent. And 1. 1, 2, 3. So that is the soprano part. Let's now have a look at the alto line. So back to the beginning. Now, altos, some of you have been singing with me in various other projects. We've been singing some very, very elaborate alto lines. This is not one of them, though it does have some nice little parts in it. But to begin with, it's a very typical alto line. As we sing here at the beginning, we sing... Typical line. Let's have a little listen to it just on the pitches from the beginning. 2, 3, 4. Breath. Okay, and the doorbell, Christy, at the end. Make sure you smile on that. Let's sing it together, please. Die Geburt. 2, 3, 4. Die Geburt. Die Geburt unseres Herrn Jesu. Unseres Herrn Jesu Christi. Fabulous. Now keep that note in mind, because there's a little interlude. You then bounce off that first beat. So from V here, last bar on the screen, it's 3, 4, 1. Wie uns die von den Heiligen. Listen to the pitches for me from V. After 1, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so let's sing that together. From V after 1, 3, 4, 1. Wie uns die von den Heiligen. Excellent. Okay, so we've then got a little interlude, and we sing Den Heiligen Evangelisten beschrieben wird. That's actually a really nice line. Okay, let's sing that together. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Den Heiligen Evangelisten beschrieben wird. Back up to the D. Von den Heiligen Evangelisten. Nice suspension there for you. Let's sing that together. 1, 2, 3. Von den Heiligen Evangelisten. Lovely. And then, starting on the same pitch. Von den Heiligen Evangelisten. Excuse me. Sing that together, please. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Von den Heiligen Evangelisten. to the end. Okay, so let's take it from the beginning, altos. I've just realised I've not checked the chat recently, but all seems to be going well in the world of the live chatters. So let's go back to the beginning, and we'll have the alto part louder. I'm going to put you in the middle. I'm going to put the sopranos back over to the side so we get it from the very top. Here we go, everyone. This is the alto sing through. Deep breath and such a nice line. Deep breath and 1. Isn't that a nice alto line? Someone said, Gaynor has said quite rightly, what a nice gentle alto line. Not everything you sing in choir should be extraordinarily difficult and demanding. Actually, this is just nice to sing something gentle and festive. So back to the beginning, as we shall look now at the tenor part. Okay, so same words, in many cases the same rhythm. This is, after all, largely what's called homophonic, where everyone sings the same words and the same rhythm at the same time. A couple of exceptions. So tenors, we have this, and we sing Di Geburt, unseres Herrn Jesu, unseres Herrn Jesu Christi. And rather nice little tenor line as well. Let's have a listen to just the pitches from the first entry. 2, 3, 4. Breathe. Sing it from the beginning. I'm also, by the way, of course, playing the bass line as well. So any bassists who want to sing along are very welcome to. In fact, everyone's welcome to sing along. The more you do it, the more you know it. Here we go, tenors from the beginning. 2, 3, 4. Die Geburt, breathe. Die Geburt unseres Herrn Jesu, unseres Herrn Jesu. Lovely, keeps lovely and smooth. It's obviously the beginning of the Christmas story, so full of joy and happiness. Okay. The rest of the choir come in here, going to that chord on the next line. Now, what's interesting here is if you can just glance at the harmony underneath, tenors. We've got C sharp on the first chord, changing to C natural. And so your line comes in on a C natural. It's quite a tricky entry there, tenors. So it's 1, 2. Wie uns die von den Heiligen. Listen to the pitches on that, because as I say, it's not an it's not an easy part. And when it comes to singing, just grabbing the entry there can be a little bit tricky. Take it from me, because it took a little bit of time to get it sounding absolutely right. So from Wie uns die, so it's 1, 2. Wie uns die von den Heiligen. Fabulous. Okay, so we've then got this little interlude. We then sing Erfahren kann Listen beschrieben wird. Listen again. Excuse me. My score is not behaving itself today. Let's sing that together. Make this nice and long. As the notes are long, make it nice and legato. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Erfahren kann Listen beschrieben wird. Very nice. And then von den heiligen Evangelisten. What a nice line. 1, 2, 3. Von den heiligen Evangelisten. Excellent. Then from that note, von den heiligen Evangelisten. One of my favourite lines, simple as it is. Let's sing that together. 1, 2, 3. Von den heiligen Evangelisten. And then beschrieben wird. To the end. Okay, after 3. 1, 2. Beschrieben wird. I'm sorry, I sang the soprano part, didn't I? Let's do that again. Easily done. 1, 2, 3. Beschrieben wird. That's better. Okay, let's take it back to the beginning, and if you'll just allow me a moment to just check the tenor part. This was the one that required a little bit of emergency attention just before we came on air. So, yes, hopefully this is going to work. Okay, so tenor in the middle, front and centre. Here it is from the top, everyone. And then it's just the basses to learn, and then we've got the whole thing in the bag. Here we go. Deep breath. And there we are. With no small measure of relief from my part, let's take it back to the beginning and we will look at the bass line. So let's just stop that track, put that over there. This is all done live as you're watching, everyone. So, basses. Well, many of you, of course, will have been singing along and have a good sense of what's going on here. Lots and lots of fourths and fifths for basses. Die Geburt unseres Herrn Jesu. Listen to that from the beginning. And okay, so let's sing that together. And Die Geburt Jesu Christi. Okay, listen to the pitches there, basses. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, off. Okay, helps if I play the right notes as well. Let's sing it together from Unsres. Ready? 1, 2. Unsres Herren Jesu Christi. Excellent. Then you need to remember that C, just as the altos did, because you come in and you sing Wie uns die von den Heiligen. Listen to those pitches. 3, 4, 1. And again, that note on fon, which is two beat notes tied together, or 2 plus 2, when I last checked, was 4. Please nobody tell me it's changed. New maths and all that. After 1, from Wie uns die. 3, 4, 1. Wie uns die von den Heiligen Evangelisten beschrieben wird. Okay, Evangelisten beschrieben wird. Let's sing it together. 1, 2, 3, Evangelisten beschrieben wird. Then von den heiligen Evangelisten. After 3, 1, 2, 3, von den heiligen Evangelisten. And then on that same note, von den heiligen Evangelisten. Excuse me, let's try that again. Probably the hardest part of all this bass line. 1, 2, 3, von den heiligen Evangelisten. 1, 2, 3, beschrieben. 1, 2, beschrieben wird. Listen to those pitches. And 1, 2. Okay, so that is your bass line. Let's take it from the beginning, everybody. And then we'll have a full sing through with everyone. So the basses are already in place. So let's have our bass sing through from the top. Here we go. Die Geburt unseres Herrn von den heiligen Evangelisten. 1, 2, 3. Von den heiligen Evangelisten. 1 and 2. Beschrieben and beschrieben wird. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A short but sweet piece of early Baroque beauty by Heinrich Schütz. And we're just going to rearrange the choir and sing it from the very beginning, with everyone now heard in their full glory and majesty. So whichever part you want to sing along with, please choose one. And one of the great things, of course, about our way of learning and teaching online is you can come back and you can sing any part you like, as often as you like. And this coming Sing Sunday, we will sing this along with last week's Rheinberger. And we're also going to have a preview of next week's choral alphabet, which is Tchaikovsky's The Crown of Roses, along with some other beautiful music. So 3 bits of choral alphabet as a treat for you this coming Sunday. But here is the full piece. This is the first movement of Heinrich Schütz's Christmas Oratorio to really get things going here on Ho Ho Homechoir. Here we go. And there you have it. That is our latest entry for the choral alphabet, which started all the way back in January with Allegri and Amy Beach and so many other great composers. Well, that was the entry of Heinrich Schütz. Next week, we shall have a look at some beautiful Tchaikovsky, The Crown of Roses, which is a Christmas carol, but with very much a sad message. And then the week after that, we're going to have a piece written by something rather unusual for the choral alphabet, a living composer, Chris Upton, who is a chorister and composer who lives in Suffolk. He has written a beautiful setting of Mein Liking, or should I say Mein Licking, as we're going to be singing it in Old English. So that means some really interesting approaches to the pronunciation. But that is going to be 2 weeks' time. And after that, we're going to have some Vaughan Williams. And after that, some Charles Wood. So lots and lots of beautiful Christmas music still to come on the choral alphabet, and so much more besides, as we transition from home choir to, as we said, Ho Ho Home Choir, just in time for the Christmas season. So I look forward to seeing you on Friday, which is more than the usual gap away, so do take care. It's Tuesday's day. See you on Friday for Moon River and some more lovely laid-back jazz. And think of me tomorrow at the university talking, well, about you and this wonderful art form and Choir of the Earth and Game Choir and all the other wonderful ways of learning music online, which I happen to believe passionately in, as I'm sure you know. I think it is an art form to be cherished, nurtured, invested in, and grown. So that's the point of tomorrow. And I look forward to seeing you on Friday. If you're in Choir of the Earth, I may see you later on. Otherwise, take care, folks, and have a good week. All the best. Bye-bye.